Good evening, Los Angeles Lions fans. Later is going to be greater, and we are bringing you some varsity matchup. It's Marlo Gazzoli here with James Iannucci. James, how you doing?
I'm doing well tonight. It's one of our final games of the season here. Our first inaugural tournament ever.
The Lions Classic, as the Lions take on the PCHA Eagles tonight. On the floor for the Lions, we've got Joe McCall, we've got Manny Garcia, Dave Carlisle, Stephen Deister, and Henry Crott. And Stephen Deister takes it to the hoop, but he's blocked, stolen away by number 15, Dimberger. Number 3, Walker, to number 12, Semir. Well, the junior varsity Lions got a bit of a shellacking in the first game tonight. Hopefully, the varsity Lions will put in a better performance.
Yeah, they actually had no idea they were playing JV until like this early afternoon, because one of the teams got sick. And I think I'm pretty sure they're playing tomorrow, but they filled in the game with the JV game.
Yes, indeed. So it was exciting to bring that unexpected JV matchup to you as Walker and the ball shall go to the Lions. Manny Garcia with a throw-in to Deister. Deister to McCall. Walker, not the Texas Ranger, however. But Walker, two of them. 2 walkers for these PCHA Eagles. The Lions, as ever, content to play a slow and deliberate offense. Manny Garcia's attempt to drive in, blocked ably by Walker. To Dave out in the corner. He's going to go for 3. Bounces off. Well, I would say a low-scoring match would favor the Lions.
Are already full pressing.
Walker to number 12, Semir. Walker, he goes for the 3, no good. But the Eagles maintain. Walker goes for a mid-range jumper. That's good. First points of the game for the Eagles. For anybody. Henry Crott, number 22, to David Carlisle. He's the senior, he's the captain. David Carlisle from the great state of New York. Manny around the baseline, no good. But he gets fouled, and so he'll go to the line for 2.
Fouls on 15, Dimberger.
Our producer is Gregory Mawiney. Our cameraman's Noah Henry. And, of course, Michael McCall on stats. Manny's first shot is good. Click, click, boom, as the crazies say. But his second shot, alas, falls harmlessly off the rim. Stephen Deister pushes it out of bounds. Look out, bystander. That's a dangerous place to be. As Claus. Do you think his name's Aaron? Because it's A. Claus. It would be amusing if they had an Aaron Claus as well.
Although it's spelled differently, right?
It is spelled differently, but it is Claus.
Is it? The Claus here is K-L-A-U-S?
Oh, he's Aiden Claus? Oh.
Is it K-L-A-U-S, the guy, or the freshman here?
He's C-L-O-S-S.
C-L-O-S-S. Really?
C-L-O, yeah.
Is it K-L-O-S-S? How do you?
C, sorry, K, yes.
K-L-O-S-S? Okay.
K-L-O. Nothing but the best in the broadcast booth here tonight. Number 12, Semir. Walker. Out to Semir for these 2 points on that easy layup. Sort of a little backdoor cut.
You have any idea where Naperville, Illinois is?
Naperville? I do not know. But that's where the PCHA Eagles are from. 15-5 on the year. That's pretty good. That is pretty good indeed.
Looks like the coach is, I'm guessing, their dad, Lee Walker. So.
Whoa. It's a dynasty. Yeah.
All three of them.
As Walker, number 24, loses the ball, and she'll go to the Lions. McCall to Manny. Manny with an easy 2 points on that layup.
Manny's the only one with the points so far in this game. He had one free throw and that one layup there.
Yep. It's leading the score for the Lions so far with 3. McCall steals it, but he has it in turn stolen from him. Walker to Walker from the top of the key. Sinks that jumper. Long pass to McCall, who was waiting right there in the paint. Easy layup.
He got his revenge on number 32 to that steal. Deed himself.
Kloss travels. And so the ball shall go to the Lions.
Delay a game. Last time Dave did that, he got a warning. Yeah. McCall was saying that if you
Right.
after the call is made, you still shoot it, it's delay a game.
Well, evidently the ref did not see it that way tonight. Semier with, Kloss with the 2 points. McCall to Deister, Deister to Manny. Timeout called by Coach John Spezia. Here's Johnny.
And we have Mr. Kent as the assistant coach.
Indeed, indeed, Mr. Kent from the great state of Indiana, just across the border, helping us out here tonight.
Still a pretty low scoring game, 5-8.
Yeah. We got all the time in the world. We've got pie left in the quarter, actually. It's 3:14 left in the quarter.
3.1495.
3.14.
9526.
I don't know. I figure either pi or 3.14 is good enough. One or the two.
So we have Manny Garcia with 3 of our 5 points, and Joe McCall with his layup, giving us another 2.
Yeah, how about Joe McCall? Coming, basically not playing basketball, freshman, sophomore year.
I think he played.
As there is great discontent.
Fouls on number 4, Braden Semler.
Oh, Semler. Oh, a lot of brothers on here. Sorry, I've been saying that name wrong. Semler. We've got 2 Semlers. 2 Walkers.
2 Hans.
2 Hans? Oh, man. A series of brothers on this team. It's rather exciting. Dave. Back to Deister. Deister out to Dave. Dave considered the 3, but he considered otherwise. Henry Krotz turns and goes to the hoop, but no good. Manny bounces it back in, but it's taken in by the Eagles. Walker waits for his teammates to show up, but he drives himself, passes to Dimberger. Looks like a foul, though, by Manny. No, sorry. Is that on Henry Krott? Foul on Krott. So now we get very quiet. It's like we're doing golf.
I was just about to say that.
And that misses. But Walker with the rebound. Passes to his other Walker.
Oh, did
Kloss.
you know?
3 points.
We watched a rugby match last Sunday afternoon after brunch, and we speaking about, like I just said, the golf reference, they actually do kind of the same thing when after they get a try and they kick it, or whenever there's a kick.
Yeah, when they got a kick.
They're like really quiet.
Yeah.
Reminded me of golf.
And an easy 2 points for Claus.
Salette with the timeout.
What was the rugby match you watched?
The All Blacks and Ireland in 2013.
Okay.
I don't know, like November of 2013.
That's going back a ways.
It was a good game. Irish almost won, and then they came back at the end. New Zealand came back at the end. They were like up like at least 19 or 17 or 19 to 0 in like almost the first half. End of the first half.
Well.
And then they came back.
Perhaps we can draw some inspiration from that rugby performance tonight here.
Yeah, I can't exactly remember. It was something like that. We have Manny Garcia inbounding it for the Lions. He inbounds it to McCall. To Crott.
Henry passes out to Deister. Deister across court to Carlisle. Carlisle to Crott. Back in the right corner. He loses it, though. And it will go to the Eagles.
Lions down by 10, 5-15. A minute and a half left in the first quarter.
Walker to number 12. Similar. And the Eagles in turn over the ball. Manny to Deister. Deister across the 10-second line. Now content to hold the ball. To dribble the ball. Passes to McCall. McCall to Henry, who sort of went off his leg. Carlisle, however, takes up the ball to Deister. Deister going for the three. No good. Crott with the rebound. Easy 2 points. Just under a minute now remaining in this first quarter. A double dribble will send the ball the Lions' way. McCall throws in to Manny. Manny drives through the paint to the hoop. 2 points. Walker takes it across all the way to underneath the hoop. Passes out to number 1, Connor, whose three is awry. Long pass taken in by Deister. Deister to Crotts. Layup.
Really good pass. He literally passed from the corner of the court right under the basket with a guy running up on him.
And a treble will send the ball to the Lions. 12 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Lions down by 4 points.
Lions with a 6-point run there.
Manny Garcia into Crott. Crott back to Manny. As the Crazies inform him of how much time remains. His drive to the hoop, however, is no good. And the Eagles let the clock expire.
We saw there a 6-point lead. Nice run there for the last minute and a half of the quarter.
Absolutely.
We had Henry Crott with 2 points there.
Yeah.
Actually, 4 points, because we had Deister with that one pass, and then Henry got one before. Deister had the three, and then Henry rebounded it, put it up, and then the other one where McCall passed it to Deister, and he was in the corner, and then he passed him to the paint.
Right.
Put it up another 2.
Crott with 4. McCall with 2.
Manny with 3.
Manny with 5. 2 field goals and a free throw. And so hopefully the Lions can keep up this intensity in this second quarter of play.
Clausen bounding it for the Eagles to Walker.
Walker out to Kloss, who goes for the three. He sinks it. Carlisle.
He actually kind of looks like Klaus. A little bit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. He has kind of the sideburns.
Different color hair.
Different color hair, but
That's it. That's probably
a
the only
a
difference.
similar haircut.
If you just changed the color of the hair, I think it would to dark brown. It would look almost exactly the same. Or brothers. It's crazy.
Walker passes out to Kloss. Kloss back out to Walker. The Eagles showing that they are content to be patient and to work it around. Walker right underneath the passes to number 15, who didn't expect the ball, I guess, Dimberger.
Henry Cross the last one with his hand on the ball, so it'll still be Eagles ball. He's trying to save it from going out there.
So Walker to Kloss. Kloss to Walker. Drives to the hoop. No good. And off of... Well.
He was off of Dave.
I guess so. And so she'll remain with the Eagles. A long three attempt by Kloss. Manny with the long reach and brings in that rebound. Deister across the 10-second line.
Lions down by 7, 11-18. 6.5 minutes left till halftime, till third quarter.
So halftime, get that Domenico's pizza. We got pizza here tonight at concession stand. It's good stuff. Delicious, nutritious pizza. Created by our very own brother Dominic. Walker, closely guarded by Manny.
Looks like we got Joe Martin looking back to sub in soon.
Kloss out to Walker at the top of the key. He goes for that three. He makes it.
Walker extends the lead to a 10-point deficit from the Lions.
And Joe Martin, who he'll have himself a busy night. He gets to play. He played quite a bit of JV. Well, I guess he got a bit of a rest actually tonight. I think he only played in 2 quarters.
He usually doesn't play JV though. He played last week, I think, but I don't think he usually. I think only recently he's been playing JV.
Walker disagrees. Walker disagrees quite strongly. Still shaking his head about that.
So we got Joe Martin going in for Joe McCall.
Walker still doesn't believe that.
Yeah.
Henry Kratz to Dave. Dave up to the top of the key, out to Deister, tipped away by Semler.
Still Lions ball. Garcia inbound to Dave. I like how we don't usually call him Carlisle, it's just Dave.
He's just Dave. He is universally Dave to everybody. Oh, well, much like Manny is Manny.
True.
Dave.
I think I sometimes call him Garcia in games, but
Garcia. Walker drives, but a block by Manny. Blocked by Manny. And so 2 shots to Walker.
it was weird not having Brother Dominic doing the PA today, the announcing.
Yes,
I think he's cooking all the pizzas. So.
That is the price we pay for pizza. But interestingly enough, pizza and the first and the last letter, PA.
I had no idea where that was going. I thought you were going to give me, like, try and convince me it was a palindrome.
No. Dave. As the Eagles were pressing, giving a little trouble. Joe Martin with the ball out to Manny on the right corner. Back to Deister, top of the key. Over to the left side. Trotman, Carlisle, Deister. Deister at the top of the key. Out to Dave. Dave to Deister, now in the right corner.
Manny was looking for a nice pass inside there, but he already has Walker on him.
Yeah, there's just not much going. And then the Lions throw it away. Kloss with the easy layup.
Coach calling for a post exchange.
Two points by Joe Martin.
He makes it 13-25. Lions down by 12.
Walker with the three bounces off the backboard, taken in by Manny. We've got quite a few teachers and their families in attendance tonight. The Deans, Mr. Ruth and his children, Mr. Lanthier,
Mrs. Kent.
Mrs. Kent. Everybody's here. Almost everybody.
Mr. Rabeau, Mr. Hayes are here in spirit.
Indeed. Deister with a nice layup, 2 points. The Eagles. Kloss over to Semler, who makes it over the halfway line. Out to Walker. Walker to Semler, yes. But his efforts to no avail as the Lions take possession.
Got Joe McCall about to be subbed in.
He'll come back into the matchup. Manny with that jumper, he makes it, 2 points.
I think Coach is really emphasizing how, he can't always do it, but trying to give people breaks and everything as much as possible. He can't do it to everybody, but it's trying to give people breaks on the bench and then put them back in. Just get a little breather.
Walker, 3 points. Deister out to Martin. Martin along the baseline, but he retreats. Closely guarded to Deister. Deister to Manny. Manny to Dave. Dave goes for that three. No good. Walker with the rebound. With that height of his. And he drives all the way. Gets fouled in the process.
Foul's on Manny. Blocking foul. That's his second. Possibly his third, but I think it's his second. I guess Coach is giving Henry Crowd a breather, putting Joe McCall back into the game. These guys will be playing 96 minutes in 2 days. Game tonight and 2 games tomorrow.
Quite an exhausting weekend. And there's a sort of disorder in the court. Manny throws in. Takes it back, guarded by Walker. Over to Dave. Dave to McCall. McCall over back to Dave. The three attempt by Martin, no good. Taken in by Walker. A little jumper at the key, but no good. McCall, with a fancy pass to Dave. Dave, mid-range, he makes it.
Lions down by 11. Minute down. Counting down till halftime.
Manny with that rebound. But he's closely guarded to Martin. Out to McCall. McCall to Deister. Deister with that jumper, sort of a long tube, no good.
We've gotten extremely better at getting it over the 10-second line, the half-court line, because remember PBL, we were having trouble getting it across, and We got violations there,
Yeah.
turnovers.
That PBL game, they sure know how to press.
So glad to see we're able to get it over the half-court line without a violation.
Gregory Maloney is our producer. Noah Henry's our cameraman. As we come to the last half minute of play, Michael McCall, he's our statistician. Manny, he turns, he gets fouled, and he makes the basket.
I'm assuming he's fouled by number 3. No, 15. Dernberger.
Oh, Dern, that's right.
Dern. I didn't see the N. Dern.
It's this is why serifs are important for fonts. Manny makes a 3-point play. Line's down by 8. 20 seconds remaining. Walker out to Claus. Hey. Rather, he saw McCall coming, so he waited. Dave with the layup. Easy 2 points.
Brings the deficit down to 6 points now instead of the 11.
As the half expires, and the Lions are only down by 6, 24 to the 30 points of the PCHA Eagles. So, James, what happened in that half? What's noteworthy?
Manny Garcia leading with 8 points. He's the highest scorer. No, actually 10 points because he had 2 free throws and 4 field goals. So he's our leading scorer right now. Double-double. With what score? Manny Garcia with 10 rebounds and 10 points.
11? Wait, what?
11 rebounds.
Hey, that's
He's
pretty
a
good.
double-double.
That's a pretty good day at the office.
It's a good way to also like end the season too on a positive note.
Well, yeah. So, absolutely lots of good stuff going on. And hopefully there's lots of good stuff going on in your neck of the woods because we're going to halftime. So we hope that you open up the fridge, see what's inside. Hopefully nothing too frightening, no gozer or anything, but hopefully some sort of carbonated beverage or something, although it is Lent, so perhaps you won't have a carbonated beverage. Perhaps you'll just have something nice and simple like a glass of water. But, you know, sometimes the simple things are the best. This is Marlo Gazzoli here with James Yanucci saying that later is going to be greater, so stick around.
Welcome back to the Coliseum. I'm James Zanucci with Mr. Gazzoli.
Hey, hey.
Lions down by 6 points, 24-30. This is the first official varsity game of the tournament. There'll be 2 more Lost Select games tomorrow, one in the afternoon. I think one at 12:30 and then one at 6 or 7:30. I'm not exactly sure. I don't think there's any more JV games.
7:30, yes.
7:30. There's no more JV games. We only had one today because there was a team that was sick, so the JV game filled in for that. But this is the first official varsity game. Lions starting back up in the 3rd quarter.
And hopefully they can pull a rabbit out of their hats tonight and make something happen. We've often seen the Lions have trouble coming out of the locker room, but hopefully they can bring it tonight. Walker bounces it out. Will stay with the Lions. We haven't really heard much drum action tonight.
No, we haven't, no.
There it is.
We have Max Babick up there doing it.
Playing the drum as his brothers before him did. Is it just me, or does it seem like a few of the crazies are a bit slow getting back from the concession stand from that halftime break?
Yeah, honestly. No, actually, well, you might be thinking that because there's a lot of 8th graders. There's a lot of 8th graders doing chess tomorrow. I think they're practicing or something.
Ah.
So there's like less people up there. So it may look like.
Yes, of course.
I think you're right. Yeah, there are a decent amount of people probably getting concessions as well. But I think there's also 8th graders practicing for chess.
Absolutely, they're playing.
Oh, yeah, they are.
No, wait, they just got back probably.
Oh, is that because they have chess today?
They did have chess today.
Okay, that's probably what it is.
So they just got back, some of La Salette's finest. Joseph McCall, he loses it. It goes out of bounds off of McCall. Claus to Walker. Walker, who fights his way out to number 15, Dernberger. And here we are. Nobody's scored yet in this 3rd. And it's back to 6 points. David Carlisle out to Joe Martin. Martin to Carlisle. Carlisle driving into the paint, loses it, and ends up in the hands of Claus. Claus to Walker. Walker for 2 points from the top of the key or inside the key or
in the paint.
Right. Sort of right from the free throw line, really, a jumper. Joe Martin.
We really don't have that many away team fans here. We had more in the Victory Academy?
Right, the JV game.
But not so much PCHA.
PCHA. PCHA.
Paka.
Claus. There's Sean Fitzpatrick lurking back there, looking over the balcony. What do you call it? The railing.
It's Pat Martin. Yeah, Pat Martin's here. Yeah.
Patrick Martin's here. Is Daniel Duggan still sick?
Is he here?
I see him, and he looks sick. He's just sort of sitting there behind McQuillan.
Oh yeah, I see him. Yep. Yeah, I think he's still sick.
Lots of sickness this time of year. Deister to McCall. Deister to the hoop. 2 points for Deister. Nice little drive by Deister. As Manny bats it away, but it goes back to the Eagles. The layup by Semler as Manny went up to block it. We're gonna have to clean. We have to clean that backboard. It's got quite a few smudge marks on it.
I thought that was funny how the assist to Semler was by Semler. Oh yeah, the backboard does look a little bit dirty.
Yeah, there's a little some Windex or something. Or
We don't want to get Thomas Cook in trouble though.
Claus for these Eagles. Henry Krott's going to be coming back into the game. Walker to number 12, Semler. His three-point attempt no good. And so the Lions, 8 back of the Eagles. Now
Waiting for a timeout here.
10 back of the Eagles. Looks like the Lions just having a seat with Vincent Schrader and Jim Peterson.
Is that Brendan?
Yes, I believe Brendan took over. I believe Jonathan Sullivan had the first half, and now Brendan Martonic has the second half of Lion duties. Gregory Mowini is our producer. Noah Henry's our cameraman. Michael McCall is our statistician.
When we got Nicholas Andrews and Eduardo Gonzalez doing the stats just in general.
The general stats.
What's the difference between what they're doing? I guess that's more
Well, I
to
think.
send to coach and probably.
Well, I assumed that Michael was doing it more for our own benefit, but I
Yeah.
really don't know. We have our operation keeps expanding and growing.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Soon we'll take over the entire stage. Just the
We're gonna need
broadcast.
more space. We're gonna have to bring that table over here. Or when we go to away games, we're gonna have to get hire some people to carry it for us.
We'll need a trailer, like a bus. We can use the tour bus that we have now.
Oh, the coach bus?
Yeah.
What is
It's the VR bus. We can store all of our gear underneath.
That's what it'll be used for. Everyone will still have to go in the 42 and the 32, but they're gonna use the coach bus just to fill it all up with.
Right.
That's the real reason we.
We're gonna get multiple cameras.
Or actually, film crew can go in there. It's just enough for us to fit in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we're on tour.
As De Artola comes to the game for the Lions, Henry Krott to David Carlisle. Carlisle, his shot gets rejected, but Krott takes it. He gets fouled in the process, and we'll go to the line for 2.
Lions down by 8, 30-38. 2 minutes left until the fourth quarter.
Yep, Lions. Yeah, we still got time. Henry's shot, first shot, no good. Is Omar not used to standing with the crazies? He doesn't seem to get the our tradition of squatting.
I don't know where he is.
He is next to Henry, who's next to Halligan in the front row. But his second shot is good. 7 points now, the differential.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I see him.
7 points. Mickey Mantle's number 7.
One of my favorite Yankee players.
Really? Mickey Mantle? Well, that's a good player to choose. And one of the all-time greats.
I still got to see that movie. It's like
61.
Yeah, my dad was telling me about that. It's like Roger Maris. Is that it?
Good old Roger Maris.
Yeah, him and they two had
Mickey Mantle.
competition or something, and then
Absolutely.
it's kind of crazy that they're in the same team. I think they won. Did they win every single? Sorry, did they win almost every single game that decade, or it was majority that decade?
What?
Did they World Series? Didn't they? Was it 50s or 60s where it was
Well, it's the 50s where the Yankees were really good. Not so much in the 60s. As De Artola gets the foul, gets the charge. Walker is once again incredulous.
Sorry, don't get me on the Yankees. I don't want to remind you of our 27 World Series wins. Compared to, is it 11?
11, number 1 in the National League for the St. Louis Cardinals. Manny loses the ball as the Lions fiercely defend, hoping to force a turnover themselves. Walker to Walker. to Kloss. Kloss goes for the long three himself. No good. Crott with the rebound, but he passes directly to Kloss.
What is it with Kloss with the long threes? It's like the college or NBA length threes.
Well, I don't know. Guess he wants to go for it. They're up by 10. Number 12, Semler with the little mid-range jumper. Wait, was it? Was it a warning of some kind?
Maybe a warning to Kloss? Yeah, Kloss. I don't know what he did.
But anyway, it was something the referee felt needed warning. D'Artola with his pass goes awry, taken in by Walker. Walker, wow, fairly impressive little move by Walker.
Lions down by 14. 10 seconds left remaining in the third.
And it seemed like there was something expected.
Crazy saying that it was out. And the Lion is showing that as well. He's confused.
And so, as we prepare to go into the fourth quarter of play, the Lions down by 16, 47-31. Producer Gregory Mawini, do we have any comments in our web zone?
We got a new one.
From Alicia Broussard. Thank you for listening, Mrs. Broussard. Of course, Manny always has several fans commenting in our web zone.
Yeah, I think it's his brother. I think one of them is his brother.
Hey.
Coach Fletcher here.
Yes, indeed. Coach Fletcher is in attendance tonight. He coached JV last year, ran our office. Perhaps some of you even had dealings with him in your capacity as parental units. And so the fourth quarter is getting underway. We thank you for tuning in and watching and supporting these Lions.
I give the bystander, as you called her before, I give her credit for she's like been filming the whole entire game.
Yeah. Staying right there in harm's way.
Yeah, she almost got knocked out. Was it like the first or second quarter that she had to like move out of the way?
Yes, indeed. Manny to Dave. Dave. To D'Artola. But Dave driving into the paint. Ball, he loses it, but it goes off of one of the Eagles, which will remain. Coach Spezia calls for the timeout.
Lions down by 16. 7.5 minutes left in the game.
Indeed. So what time's, do we know what time tomorrow's game is?
I want to say it's like 12:30. I know there's one at 11 and 12:30. I'm pretty sure ours is at 12:30.
All right.
And then, did you say one was at 7:30?
7:30 is the second game, second matchup.
So I'm pretty sure 12:30. Because there's one at 11 and then 12:30.
Well, but if you want to know for certain whenever we start broadcasting, be sure to hit that subscribe button on the YouTube, and you can set it up so that you get a handy-dandy email every time we start broadcasting live where we upload new videos. So if you want to make sure you never miss a game, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And while you're there, why don't you smash that like button too? And you like that, Manny Garcia with 2 points. Walker guarded by McCall. Walker out to other Walker. Walker out to Claus. Long three attempt again, no good.
I think he's only had one that I remember this whole entire game.
Well, I guess props to him for keeping that going. Walker steals it away. Easy. Oh, he misses it. Well, I suppose he can afford to miss it.
No, I think actually Aiden Kloss has had more than one, I know.
More than one?
2 or 3, something like that. For the past third quarter and this quarter now, he hasn't made any.
Looks like he's got.
3?
So that says 3 if we were to believe.
Or maybe that's first half, I don't know.
Michael McCall's scoring. No, we're good. Thank you, McCall. Walker. Can't find the basket, can't find the hoop though. But out off of the Lions is how the ref saw it. Joe Martin coming in for D'Artola. D'Artola from the great state of California.
Lions down by 14, 6 minutes left in the fourth.
Walker to Kloss. Kloss with the long pass through the hands of number 4, Semler. And the ball shall go to the Lions. David Carlisle to McCall. McCall back to Carlisle. Carlisle, he's going to go for a 3. Bounces off the rim, taken in by Manny. Manny turns a little too hard off that backboard. Walker to Dernberger. He got fouled on his way to the basket, and so he shall go to the line for 2. Walker was taking a rest.
Yeah, I was wondering if are you allowed to do that? The refs didn't say anything, so I guess. I was thinking the same thing. I was like,
He's tired. He has played almost the whole game, if not the whole game.
Yeah, it's about 27 minutes or so.
Dave to McCall in traffic, though. But then that's lost and goes to Manny and to McCall. All over the place. Deister now along the baseline to Manny. He gets fouled, but the basket is good.
Foul by number 15. Looks like he's trying to block it with his hands and I guess shoved him.
And so Manny will go for the 3-point play.
That was a short break.
Yeah, Walker coming back in for Dernberger. Manny's free throw is good.
Lions down by 12. 5.5 minutes left in the fourth.
As Walker's pass goes astray, taken in by the Lions, but then the Lions have the same thing happen to them.
It was stolen by Kloss. I don't know what that was, like backward shot.
By number 12, Semler. That shot was not good. Martin in the corner for 3, but too much on it. And it goes out, and so it goes to the Eagles. Although the Lion disagrees.
It was a foul on Manny Garcia, I think, in the process.
Walker across the 10-second line. Drives to the hoop, passes out to number 1, Connor. His 3 attempt no good. Jump ball. And possession favors the Lions. So that's a nice turn of events. Manny Garcia into Deister. Deister takes it across the 10-second line to McCall, but his pass was intercepted by Kloss. Ahoo. Walker driving into the paint, but no good. Walker to To Connor, to Walker, to Kloss. He's going to go for a longish three and make that one.
That's his 4th three.
That's a good day at the office as Walker fell over.
No one was there. I don't understand. Probably just slipped.
Well, they say that the Coliseum is haunted. So perhaps it was a ghost. Walker driving to the hoop, his shot just short. Foul.
Seemed a little rush there, which is on both sides.
Indeed. Really no need to.
Fouls on Joseph McCall. I believe. Is it Joseph?
Well, that is Joseph McCall.
I couldn't tell if he put a 10 or a 12 up. I'm pretty sure it was a 12.
If I were to hazard a guess, I would guess McCall is more likely of the two. Martin to the hoop. Got blocked in the process. Kloss takes it in. Kloss driving. Ooh, with a nifty little pass to Walker, but his layup no good. And so Deister out to Martin. Martin driving along the baseline. No good on that jumper. Walker got fouled by Manny.
That might be his 4th, maybe.
What foul was that on Manny? That was his 3rd? 3rd foul on Manny.
4th? I heard someone say 4.
Well,
I want to say it's getting close.
well, in the grand scheme of things.
There's only 3 minutes left.
Yeah.
I have to make me use my math skills now.
Oh, no.
I'm not good at math. At least I don't think I am.
Well, I mean, whoa, with that attitude.
18?
Well, yes. You could also just think that if they had 2 more points, it would be 20.
Well, that's what I did.
Well, good boy.
Well, yeah.
Deister.
I need to speak more positively next to my geometry teacher.
Absolutely. Speaking of positives, Deister's shot falls in. 2 points for the Lions. Kloss. Long pass to Walker. Across the court. Walker out to Kloss. Kloss going to go for a 3. He sinks it.
That's his 5th.
Coach John Spezia calls the timeout. He wants to gather the troops.
I wonder if Mr. Kent will do some coaching next year. I think maybe he's just trying to get the feel for things this year. And so I think he does the younger guys more so, like the freshmen, sophomore, or 8th grade freshmen, maybe a little of the sophomores. But
speaking of freshmen, the freshman team they're playing 2 games tomorrow as well, are they not? I believe.
Oh yeah, and I also heard that if they win, I don't know if it's both of them or at least one of them. I don't know how it works, but I know they have to win one, maybe both the games to go on Monday. I think there's a game on Monday.
Wow.
If they win 1 or 2 of the games, I don't know, something like that.
This jam-packed weekend. We've got so much basketball, archery,
tomorrow morning,
chess.
I feel like there's something else. Rugby next Saturday.
Yeah, absolutely, versus St. Louis U High. Manny Garcia throws in. Dave, his pass goes all over the place. Everybody's fighting for it. The ball's going loose. Walker takes it in finally to Connor. Connor to Kloss.
Lions down by 19. 2.5 minutes left in the 4th.
Kloss to Semler. Semler to Walker. Walker out to Kloss. Kloss across the court to Semler. He's going to go for a 3. He sinks that. 22 points. De Artola is back on the floor. His pass gets deflected. Dernberger's attempt no good.
Rebounded by McCall.
Deister across the halfway line. As we have 40 seconds of play.
I think I jinxed it. He's gotten 2 threes since I've said. He had 3 when I said. Remember I said.
Yeah, it's all your fault.
And then after that he got
James.
2 threes.
It's all your fault.
I think it's since like the last 6 minutes of this the last 5 minutes of this fourth quarter, he's gotten 2.
Number 12, Semler coming in. A foul on number 15, Dernberger.
Walker subbing in for the other Walker.
So the Lions now in the, no. Yes, the Lions now in the bonus. That's handy and dandy. Manny's first shot is good. So he'll get the chance to make a second. That shot, not so good.
Lions down by 21. 1 minute and 26 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter.
And as the Lion is doing a wall sit.
Doing some public penance for the team.
Manny bats the ball away. Oh. Bats the ball away, loses it. Whoa!
Foul on David Carlisle.
Them's the breaks. Wrong place, wrong time.
I think it was a reach there. A minute and 15 seconds remaining in the fourth.
Walker.
Looks like Peter Schrader might be subbing in.
Oh, yeah. He's the big man. David Carlisle. Carlisle to Deister. Just under a minute now. Deister's layup, no good. Walker, there's Kloss. Oh, yes! Oh, he misses this time.
Garcia with the rebound.
D'Artola. He's good for a 3 of his own.
30 seconds, unwinding.
The Eagles lead by 18 points. Kloss, he faked his shot. Connor's attempt no good.
Out of the Lions, it'll be Eagles ball. No, sorry. Out of the Eagles, it'll be Lions ball.
Hey, Pete Schrader's coming in to the game. Dave's going to take a seat. Pedri gives him a water bottle. You know, the thing is that Kloss's fake was very believable because you could believe him shooting from that deep. D'Artola, McCall, Deister, D'Artola, 3 seconds, come on. He shoots it. No good. And that's all she wrote for the Lions tonight as they fall 42-60 to these PCHA Eagles from Naperville, Illinois.
It's too bad, though, but at least we have 2 games tomorrow against Victory Academy, and I think it's Springfield.
Yeah,
Springfield and Victory Academy.
The Springfield Sabres, whom we have already seen.
We lost by them, it was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
by 1. We lost by 1.
Not too long ago that we faced off against them.
2 or 3 weeks.
So hopefully the Lions will rest well tonight and bring you some good basketball tomorrow. Gregory Mawhinney's our producer. He's assisted by Christopher Halligan. Were you doing the camera work, Chris, during that last quarter? Chris Halligan was our cameraman, as was Noah Henry.
Oh, we forgot to mention Luke Dean. Luke Dean as the I was gonna say Douglas Dean, but
you realize that Luke Dean is.
Everyone calls him Doug though. So Luke Dean as the clock man, and we had John Gagnon, one of my classmates, doing the book. So.
And we had Michael McCall doing stats for the broadcast team. So we've got James Iannucci. I'm Marla Gazzoli. So thanks for tuning in. We wish you all a good night. And remember, keep watching the skies.